So in a quick, like, spur of the moment movie night tonight, we went and checked out Ishana Night Shyamalan's movie, The Watchers. Now, I'm sure you've heard of M. Night Shyamalan, if not seen a couple of his movies. Now, like him or hate him, he's quite a talented director, and he's I'm sure at some point made a movie that you liked and had good tension. He's fluctuated throughout his career. He's never been consistent, but he does have some great skills as a filmmaker that at one point or another, I'm sure everyone liked. Now, we're getting a movie from his daughter, Ishana Night Shyamalan. And so I was really interested to see, will her style be like very close to his? Will it be different? Does she have like what it takes to be writer-director like him? And so I was really curious to kind of feel that out and see what kind of movie she would put together, if it would be like just a clone of an M. Night movie. And quite honestly, while it is reminiscent of an M. Night movie, it does have enough of its own identity. I also thought her visual style was quite interesting, and there's a couple moments there that visually the movie was quite interesting to look at, and there's some shots that are going to stick in my mind, especially one through the forest, seeing some creatures. Gave me goosebumps. Anyways, The Watchers, it's not a bad movie. I went into it expecting a bad movie after seeing some of the reviews. I actually thought it was pretty decent. I'm not like ready to rave about it, but it got me. I was tense. I jumped a couple times. I really liked this kind of like folklore horror kind of genre, this like subgenre. This kind of like tone it went for. I thought it was good. Now, I will say it does fall into the trap of telling and not showing a lot, and it kind of makes sense why they had to do that by the end of the third act. But there was a lot of just like expositional dialogue awkwardly spaced throughout the movie that it would have been better to show this somehow. So I think there's definitely stuff to work on for Ishana Night Shyamalan, but ultimately this is an enjoyable movie. If you like kind of thrillers, maybe more folklore horror type stuff, this is an interesting one to check out. I enjoyed it. It's pretty quick. It's interesting. There's some fun twists. Dakota Fanning, her performance is great. She takes what on this page would be maybe a more flat character and kind of elevates that a little bit. So overall, enjoyable movie. I don't think it's as bad as people are making out to be. I thought it was pretty good. Honestly, like, my biggest takeaway, though, is I'm really excited to see what Ishana Night Shyamalan does next. Because her career is really promising. Like, this is right up there with some of M. Night's great films. And honestly, to me, reminded me a lot of stuff like The Village, for instance. So, yeah. The Watcher's a pretty good movie. I liked it. Has flaws, but it's good.